Hey guys, Neely here, and I am here to do a fuel cycle debrief for you and give you my stats and everything and talk to you about how it went. So I did my 3 weeks and none of the weeks were perfect. I kept trying to do more perfect on plan each week that I did, and it just ended up being not perfect every single time. So I can't give you a review on what it's like to do a fuel cycle perfectly. Hopefully one day I'll be able to say that I can do that, but for now I'm happy with just winging it, and I'm happy with the results that I did get. So let's see, I did 3 weeks, and first of all, I guess I'll go over the weight loss. The first week was the best week, which is pretty typical of any kind of, diet or jump start or whatever. And I lost 4.4 pounds. And then the second week, I only lost 0.8, but it was something. And I had been on a stall for at least 4 weeks before that. So I was happy with anything. And then the last week, I lost 1 pound. So again, not anything earth-shattering. It's actually pretty normal weight loss for just being regularly on THM, as far as I can tell. A pound a week is pretty regular, and I got that by doing a not perfect fuel cycle. So it's better than nothing, and I definitely am glad that I did it. Like I said, I was at a stall, so any weight loss is good. I lost a total of 6.2 pounds in 3 weeks, so that's a couple pounds a week, and that's great. And if I can do that again, in another month or two, do another fuel cycle and lose another 6 pounds, that'd be awesome. And it's nice because I have done a lot of different diets and low calorie, 30-day type things where you try to lose some weight, and usually it works. You reduce your calories or whatever, and you lose some weight, and then by the end of it, you feel like you're on the edge of a cliff. Like your hunger is out of control, your cravings, and you just feel like as soon as you put something in your mouth that's not the same thing you have been eating on your low calorie plan, that you're just gonna gain weight back. And I've done this before where I'll finish up something and then go have what I view to be a regular meal and then gain 5 pounds the next day. And it's like your body is in a hormonal weight gain mode. I don't know if it would be called starvation mode or if there's something else, but it's like you've lost weight due to calorie restriction, and your body fights back at you by making you hungry and crave, and whatever you put in your mouth is like gonna stay, So the good thing about this fuel cycle is I absolutely do not feel that way. My hunger is so minimal. I feel like it's even lower than it was when I started. And I feel like I can eat these tiny portions and be completely satisfied. And I don't have the overeating triggers like I used to. And I can have, low carb desserts and stuff and not want to eat the whole pan like I used to want to do. So I do think that this fuel cycle did some good things for my metabolism and for my body and just my hormonal balance, all that kind of stuff. And so even though it wasn't massive amounts of weight loss, I'm very happy with where I am at this point. I am excited though about going back to the freestyling and just seeing how things go from here. I'm definitely not going to be weighing every day. I didn't weigh every day in the fuel cycle, but I did weigh several times a week, and I'm really sick of weighing myself every day. So I'm definitely going to take a break from that, hopefully just weigh once a week and kind of see where I'm at. But I'm also looking forward to the more flexibility of being able to choose an S or an email whenever I want. One thing that I have learned from this fuel cycle is that my body is in a better place than it was before I started THM. And one reason for that is, like, right when I started THM, the first few weeks, when my body was really doing a lot of healing and my metabolism was doing some healing from being on the low carb diet for so long, I felt like I could not even do one S day, like a full S day, without my hunger and cravings going through the roof and ending up overeating on something or eating carbs, because that's what my body was screaming for. I felt like because I had deprived my body of any carbs for several months, my body was just craving them constantly, and I couldn't even do one full day of a low carb diet or keto diet without feeling the hormonal effects of my hunger and cravings going through the roof. But now I've gone through 3 weeks of the fuel cycle, and 5 days out of each week are low carb, because there's the 3 deep S days and then the 2 fuel pull days, and those are all low carb. And I was able to do all 3 weeks with no problem whatsoever. The 5 days in a row of low carb, and still felt really great, and still felt like my appetite was under control, and my cravings were gone, and hunger was very minimal. So I am very happy with that. I think that is a good sign that my metabolism is healing, and that whatever hormonal imbalances that I had from the low carb diet for 6 months have really gotten better, and I'm at a much better place right now. But even though I can do full days of specific meal types, and my body does okay with it now, I still am very excited about moving back to freestyling and getting to have the coffee that I like every morning, and just the freedom to choose whatever kind of meal I want within, you know, a 3-hour period. So I'm really excited about that, but at the same time, like I said before, my cravings and my hunger are so under control that it doesn't feel like I've felt coming off of other diets where it's like, I'm free, now I can eat whatever I want, and I have like some binge trigger or want to overeat everything in sight. It absolutely has not been like that. I feel like I'm eating less without even trying. So that is a really good sign to me. Okay guys, I guess that's all I have for my fuel cycle wrap-up debrief. I will leave it there. There's, I believe, another fuel cycle group, like the big group on Facebook is going to do another one in November, so it's possible that I will join in on that. But I definitely would do a fuel cycle again. I think it was very good for me, and I would be interested to see what would happen if I did another one. So, and maybe next time I'll try to be a little more perfect on plan, but I can't promise anything. Talk to you guys later. Bye.